Hello,
I'm going to
everybody.
get shot. Oh, everybody. Today we're reacting to short stories animated. Let's go.
By Red.
Mama Arts.
This is Red Edition, by the way.
These are all. Okay, Red Edition. These are all made by Llama.
The longest drive I have ever taken for a pizza delivery. From the pizza place I worked at, it was a 20-minute drive, which isn't too crazy out where I live. Plus, they ordered
20 minutes or less.
So I figured it was a party.
Pie, those are pizzas, dumbass.
It's all for one person,
Navigating
actually.
the dirt roads at night was
God damn,
always
why you so
annoying,
loud?
though.
It's all for one
I
person.
pulled up to the given address.
You got really loud.
It was
Check
some
out the
old,
window.
Oh, he's got the
sketchy
flame
looking
job.
building, literally in the middle of a forest clearing.
Wait,
There were no
is that
cars
the
parked
house from
anywhere
Residence
or
Massacre?
any lights on.
No,
I
no,
put
it
my
isn't.
car in park and called
too
I
my
was
many
like, why does that
windows.
look like?
I asked
Looks
him
like
to
the house
reread
from
the
Residence
address at least
Massacre.
3 times
It
to
could be
make
what
sure I
it's
typed it
designed
in right,
after.
but that checked out.
Like the
I
exact
could tell
same
he was in
thing,
a really
almost.
bitchy mood, and he told me to at
Hobo.
least knock on the door and check it out. He would normally
No,
get mad
Bubble
if I
Bass.
took back
Look at
one
the
He looked like
jawline.
Bubble
but
Bass.
I
Look at
was
the
afraid of
jawline,
what he
bro.
would do if I brought
Look
back
at the
4.
Jawline is crazy.
I was
Mm.
insanely
The
unnerved,
jawline.
but got out anyway and forced
Ouch!
myself to the
I
front
stubbed
door
my
of the
toe.
building.
Who's
There was
paying
no
this guy?
doorbell, so I just knocked
The
really
pizza
hard.
place, probably.
Okay.
I heard nothing and didn't
I
really
don't know why
expect to hear
his hand
anything.
looks like that. You can see the
Holy
wit in
Grail.
the
Really
background.
disappointed.
Knock again.
Not
Knock
because
again,
nobody
man.
answered the door, but because I was realizing that it was all a
He
waste
could
of
peer through the
time
window.
and gas. I knocked one more time out of
Gas.
desperation.
Why you say gas like that? Gas.
Yes.
Waste of time and gas.
The
and then
jawline
began
is
to hear
crazy.
some kind of rustling
jawline
noises
go
from
Chris
inside
sharp.
of the building.
Sharp eye jawline.
That's not wrestling, that's footsteps.
Sharp
I
eye
knocked again
jawline.
and yelled that I was the pizza guy. There was silence now. I felt
This
a
is an
bit more
interesting place to
uncomfortable
take
now
them
than
to have a
before.
party.
But before I could turn around, I noticed something at the window.
Somebody was looking at
There
him.
was someone looking through the window.
Oh, he's peering through that window.
Oh,
if it
yeah,
was a
I don't
man
think
or
I
a
think
woman.
that's
All
You know
I
what? That
knew
may
That
be
is-
the
was
thumbnail
their
right
eyes.
there.
Their eyes were open
Yeah,
wider
that-
than
That
any
might have to be the
possible,
thumbnail right
that's
there.
just a little.
But we'll see. We'll see.
at me.
It's blinking.
I was disturbed enough by this and dropped the pizzas and ran
Oh
back to my
god,
car.
why would you drop the pizza?
The
You could
shitty
have
thing
eaten
wouldn't
that.
start
Eat
until
the
turning
pizzas
key
on
for
the way
third
out.
time. I drove off the grass and back onto the dirt
Oh my
road.
god, you can still see
Oh,
him.
he's still
Felt the car
staring.
rocking
He's
about,
still
shaking and
seeing.
bumping.
Making sure you take the pizza.
Something wasn't right.
Yeah, my pizzas.
I
Did
didn't
he
make
even
it
get
far from
paid?
the building before I started hearing a
I would
sharp
assume so. I
scraping
mean,
sound
he still
coming from
dropped the
outside.
pizzas off.
There was so much
What?
resistance that I couldn't even drive.
He still dropped the
car came
pizzas
to a
off.
stop.
He,
I got out of the car to check what the hell
What?
was wrong. A chill ran up my spine as I began
What?
to feel like my heart was constantly skipping
he's staring at
beats.
him.
My
No.
tires had been slashed
He's under the car.
and had completely
Oh.
fallen off the rim. Not just
How
the
does
front
one
though.
slash the cars?
All
The
four
car
tires were
tires. from
slashed.
How does
inside the
one
building?
take
I
the?
realized
All of
How
his
does
tires
one
are
take the
slashed.
knocking on the
entire
door to that
the
building.
whole rubber off the tire?
Instead
Yeah.
of running, I got back in the car and locked the doors.
Okay, I don't think the
I was
car
so
can save
close
you.
to that building, I could
Call the
practically
mechanic.
see it from where I was.
Call the
Sorry for
call the
trees
police.
blocking the view.
for
I
property
dialed
damage.
911 and explained
Yeah, there you
everything to
go.
the operator. She told me the cops would be over as soon as possible and that I need to stay hidden. I asked her if it was advisable to stay in the car or run, and she told me it would be best to stay in the car with the door locked. She
Literally
asked
just
me to stay
shattered
in
the
the
Yeah.
line
window.
with her until
Literally
the
just
cops
shattered
arrived.
the window.
My whole body was shaking. In all
His whole body was
directions, there was
shaking.
nothing but dark,
My
My
seemingly
whole body was
endless forest.
shaking.
I knew it would take forever for the cops to get there. I was not
Would it?
comfortable with sitting
This is
in
why
a
you should
car
have a
so
gun
close
in
to
your
whoever
car,
did this.
honestly.
The next part, though, is what utterly destroyed me. It still
Oh, he's
gonna
shakes
stare
me
back.
to this day, and I hope
He's gonna start
Jason's
sharing.
going to
nobody
stare
ever
back.
has to
He's staring
experience
through the
this
back
kind
window.
of fear. As
Why
I was
did he
scanning
slash
all the
his
windows,
tires?
making sure nobody was
God,
outside,
he just has
I
that.
looked in the
He
rearview mirror,
despises them that much.
and there was the same person.
Oh my
The same
god.
person I saw
Dang,
at that
okay.
window.
That might be the thumbnail.
Eyes open
That could be a
wider.
thumbnail.
I could see now that it was a woman,
Oh,
and I could
Ew.
ever so slightly see a smile
Ew.
begin to spread
Oh,
across her
gosh.
face.
That might have to be the
Why
thumbnail as
she-
well.
I opened my door and
3
finally
thumbnails.
sprinted into the woods, not caring how much
Why
noise I
is he
made.
running like that?
I ran until I was out of breath, which didn't take long, and I hid behind a giant log on the ground.
Just pick up a
I
big
tried
stick.
to cover my loud
He
breathing
hid
with my
behind a
hands
giant log.
as I waited
Just pick up a
and
big
waited
stick or just
for
stab her
what
with your
felt
keys.
like hours
Take
until I
that. Take the
finally heard
log and hit
sirens
him
in the
with it.
distance.
The woo woo.
I gathered up all the stamina I had left to
The
run all
woo-woos
the
are
way
here.
back in the direction of the dirt road. Eventually,
He's lost.
the glowing red and blue lights came into view,
Oh, there it is.
and I had never felt better in my life.
Until
They
you
were
got
parked
stabbed.
in front of my car, investigating with flashlights. I came out yelling at them like a lunatic to help me. I fell to the floor and started to gag, almost throwing up from running so much.
Just me or dad.
They
Just hear
picked
the
me up
Andrew
and
Man
began to question
sound
me,
effect.
to which I explained everything to the best of my ability. One of the two cars drove over to the building, and the two officers began to search the building. They came back with nothing except for a couple of spiky objects. These objects were exactly the same as the ones used to slash my tires. The cops guessed that it was some kind of sick, demented couple, being that I saw the woman, but unfortunately they were never found. And that still kills me
They
to
were
this
never
day.
found, Tristan.
I obviously quit my job right after that and started working at a
I
local
obviously
grocery
quit
store.
my job.
I know that
Smartest
I'll
guy.
never forget
The smartest.
seeing
Is that Pac-Man?
He survived. That's Pac-Man
It's
cheese.
Pac-Man.
that
It's
woman at the
Pac-Man
back of
cheese.
my car.
Pac-Man
He's
cheese.
working at the deli now.
He's working at Pac-Man cheese.
Look at the chicken. Oh god, she's back.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, the crazy thing they just drop in there.
Of course she is. She's always back. Oh,
Oh,
Snapchat.
Why does it
And
look like that? This is no snap. This is no ghost. This is-
Malnourished ghost.
Even the ghosts are getting malnourished. And of course, it's at 3 a.m.
This happened a week ago. Up until a few days ago,
It's
I
at
went to
3
a
a.m.
small
Yeah,
local
this is who
gym
it's
in
by
my
the
now
way.
previous
She said
New Jersey
this
town,
happened to
Planet
this
Fitness.
happened a few
One
weeks
day
ago,
I had
up till
the
3 days
misfortune of
ago.
running into
Ew. Why does he look
Wait.
like that?
Have I seen this one before?
some skinny,
Yeah, let's just
Look at
awkward,
this
yet
man.
creepy-looking kid, probably 18 years old.
I think I've seen this
Why
one.
does he look like
I
that?
gotta watch Corey watch this one.
I had headphones in and I was doing my set. When
Yeah,
I heard him
alright, this
saying
guy's
something to
surviving
me, but it was
everything.
muffled by the music.
Look at
I
that
was
man.
already
He's
annoyed
surviving
with
this.
this kid, given that he was breaking an unwritten rule of the gym. Don't
Yeah,
try
you're not
talk
supposed to
somebody
interrupt
when they're
someone in
doing
in their
set.
set.
I took my time finishing my set, and then took my headphones out to ask if he needed something. Then he started acting like I looked familiar, but right away I knew this kid was just trying some pathetic attempt at making friends. I assured him I didn't, but the kid wouldn't stop talking to me. I'll skip most of the conversation, but eventually he actually asked me for my Instagram and Snapchat, weirdly enough,
no.
and for whatever reason I gave them to him. Instead of just saying something like,
Why would you do
buddy,
that?
I'm trying to work out, or I don't have social media.
I would've just said I don't have
Snapchat
social
and
media.
Instagram, however, I did kind of
I don't have
encourage him
social
to
media,
let me
even though
resume
I
my
probably
I
look
can't
like
afford
a
a phone.
He finally
I
seemed
can't
to
live
get
on
the
social
message
media.
and walked away. Not
You
without
have a
saying
phone.
bye
What are you
like
talking
3
about?
times,
No.
though.
I can't afford it.
You
I
have
live in a
one.
box outside the gym.
That night, I got a snap.
It's outside the gym now?
Yeah.
Why don't you go
Alright,
into
what
the
is-
gym during the
What
night
is the
and work
setup
out?
for this? What? Why does he have... Even the banana
Apples.
has a shadow casted.
You got a fruit bowl on his
On my
fruit
phone
bowl.
saying
on
from
his
Sean.
wall.
Did
I
he just
immediately
now
sighed
start
and
working
said,
out? Because he
"Oh,
doesn't
no."
look like he's working.
Just
like he's
wondering
working out
why the
for a
hell the
long-
kid would snap me.
You don't look like you've worked out for long.
I opened the snap,
I don't
and
think
the
I
kid
ever
was
have.
in a creepy, weird pose.
Actually, I did once. It
Face
was like
way
30
too-
years now. I didn't break my ankle.
The
Man.
text over the picture was
Not that
Alright,
time.
so that's not okay.
I muttered the words, "What the fuck?"
That's a real reaction.
For the
Yo,
record, I'm a guy, which made
No
this even
swear
more
words.
weird.
Yeah, it
My
does
thought
make it a little
process
weird.
was, I've had enough of this.
we're trying to be
loser already.
family friendly.
I'm gonna remove him and make it clear I don't want to talk if I see him at the gym again. And so I
Why did he
did.
say
I
that?
removed him minutes after he sent that
It's
snap.
kind of weird.
What is he watching?
I'm sure
He's
not even a
watching-
minute later. Again, a message popped up on my phone saying Snapchat from Sean.
No.
I waited a few minutes
Alright, let's
before
see.
opening it.
Let's watch the
This
window.
one
Because
was even
there's
creepier.
what?
Now
It
the
can't
kid
be
was sitting up on his
okay.
bed.
Oh.
No smile, more of a surprised, angry expression.
Why did you?
The text
remove
over the
me?
image said, "Why did you remove
Golly,
me?"
get the black.
Now I went
Get
as
the
Please
far
black.
as to block
explain to him why you
meaning he
removed
couldn't
him.
snap me anymore. That was that. I threw my
His-
phone on the
why
desk
did
and
his
sighed
color
out of
be- oh.
relief.
I really want to know what shows what. Okay. We have. Oh.
Half an hour later,
You got
my
something
phone
on
goes
Snapchat.
off, saying Sean added you as a friend, and then Snapchat from Sean.
No.
He actually
Wait,
made
what?
a new account.
No.
I opened the snap
Just
and felt
delete your
my heart
account.
drop. There was a
Alright.
picture of my
Is that
front
his house?
lawn.
Oh, he's
The
outside your
text
house.
over it, answer
Oh.
me.
Answer me.
Wow.
Oh.
The first thing I could
But-
think of was, how did he find my address? Then I
Why
realized,
did he find your address?
Snapchat made that new map feature that lets you see where your friends are. Somehow I
He's
had
outside.
to open the window to see outside.
Why'd you open the window?
It was clear out there. I shut the window and the blinds.
He's already
and
in the
started
house.
considering calling
Yeah, he's already in
911.
the house.
It was the sound of taps on the window. I took a deep
They came
breath.
from inside.
Don't
With
open
one
that
swift
thing.
motion, I pulled up
Just-
the
just
blind
go to
and the
sleep.
window at the same time and pulled the kid into my room by his neck.
Oh, Jit.
I punched him in the face.
Jittle
a couple
yang,
times
fiddle
before he
you. Settle
Now
bottle,
I
fiddle
called
yang,
911.
settle you.
By the time they arrived, he was awake,
That's actually
cursing me
crazy.
out, promising he'd be back and kill me. The cops did it all.
Oh.
I didn't even have to make a case. The kid was an idiot. Luckily, the timing of this worked out well, because I just moved a couple days ago out of state. Only thing that worries me, I don't want to have to make a new Snapchat account, but anytime somebody new adds me on the app, I'll never know if it's secretly that Sean kid again.
He's gonna peer through the window.
Maybe you have the windows, mate.
Or not. Guess not. Well, Sean is looking rather angry. Why was he so angry in the one snap?
I don't know.
Yeah, that
He
boy
was
was
actually kind of.
angry.
I'm
Why
22
does
years
he
old,
both
fresh out of
develop so
college,
much?
and I recently got a job at my old high school
Like,
as a
why
sort
does
of computer
he's-
intern
oh.
in the school basement.
He's running.
The basement of the school is very messy and disorganized.
Chittle, bittle, fiddle, yang, stittle, you.
What
Oh,
was that? Wait, Avery, remember the Do You Know the Way? Do you know the way?
oh, you know the way? Where?
Yeah. It's
Oh, do
right
you know the
here.
way?
Do you know the way?
You know the way.
Person office that's actually very nice down there.
Kind of crazy.
It has 3 nice big desks, 2 mini fridges, a flat screen
You know the-
TV mounted on the wall, and
You know
oh
the-
so satisfying air conditioning, a luxury the students and teachers cannot enjoy in the school.
Okay, so why is it?
And of course, all the school
Oh, shit, why
servers
is it
and
burning?
other
Like, yeah, because there's no AC.
computery stuff.
It's like
I got the
This-
job.
this guy has an
because 3 of
accent.
my old
He's, like, really good
computer
at
teachers
doing
flat out
American, but
adored
you
me.
can-
I could actually
you can
consider
hear the
them as
accent
real
every once in a
friends,
while.
not just teacher figures. So they all helped tremendously in landing me this job. It's been great.
How bright? What is his brightness on that computer set to?
the highest possible maximum.
Yeah, there's no reason they should be casting a blue
Until
light.
something that happened a few weeks ago.
Oh, no.
My
Oh,
2
the lights
co-workers
off.
that shared the office with me, Dave and Gary, weren't in the office at the time.
Pretty
They were
generic
upstairs working on papers or whatever.
Dave and Gary.
I was eating my sandwich during my lunch break when I got a
yes.
phone call from
That's
one of the
what tomato.
women in the front office telling me the school was on lockdown and that somebody, possibly armed, had entered the school. There wasn't much that I could do other than turn off the lights because, surprisingly, as nice as this
You could
little
lock the
office
door.
was, it didn't have an actual door to it,
Okay,
just a big
that-
opening. And the
Oh,
door
it
to
just
the
is
whole
just open.
basement didn't even have a working lock. For my own safety, I did turn off
Wow.
all the lights in the office and my computer screen. I kept my phone on the desk, texting both Gary and Dave, but they wouldn't
Get under
respond.
the desk. How about that?
I sat down there in the dark, playing games on my phone for like 20 minutes, waiting
Wow.
for the call from up front to tell me to resume working. I had no idea what was happening. I couldn't hear what was going on upstairs from down here. But I was not allowed to
You
make
always
any
gotta stake
calls
out the
until I
door.
was informed that the lockdown was over.
Turn around. The door's
Then
behind
the
you.
noisy basement door opened. As
What?
the creaking echoed across the basement, and
Do you know the way? Where is he?
Do you know the way? He's right here.
Do you know the way?
into my
Do you know the
office.
way?
I sat up from my seat,
the way?
wondering if I should call out Gary or Dave. I was
No,
eager to get some
Why would
info
you
from
do
them.
that?
Turn
Some of them
around.
came running down the stairs,
How about that?
and their footsteps were approaching my office. I pushed
Throw
away
the
the
chair.
chair and crawled under my desk. Somebody entered the office, but did not turn on the lights. There was just silence.
Oh, was
I
there?
can't even
There was just
describe
silence.
the fear I was
You're hiding in
experiencing.
ceiling tiles.
I felt like
There's
if I
hide in
made
the
one
ceiling
sudden
tiles.
noise, I'd be a dead man.
All schools have them.
Suddenly, my phone dinged as I got a text message. I felt my entire world shrivel up and die at that one moment as I clenched my teeth in fear. Footsteps suddenly moved closer to me until I finally dove out from under the desk in capitulation, begging whoever it was not to kill me. And just then, someone grabbed my arm and pulled me up. It was some guy in a red plaid button-up, jeans, and a reddish-black cap. He
We got
told me,
Chin.
"It's okay, I'm just down here hiding with you." "What's going on up there?" I whispered to him.
Piece of shit.
He kind of ignored my question and asked me if there's an exit down here. I told him, yeah, around that way.
Get out of the building.
Before he could do anything else, I asked him, "Who are you?" There was a brief moment of silence before he started explaining he was coming in to pick up his son when a teacher told him to hide. After his explanation, I checked my phone and saw the text I received was from Dave. It said, "Dude, this is fucking crazy. Some guy with a gun shot Mr. Buckley. He's wearing a red shirt and a hat. Whatever you do, don't come upstairs." I was about to reread that text out loud to the man until I realized. I looked up and felt my stomach sink. The man seemed to catch on to my suspicious stare. Panicking, all I could think to do was to run for the upstairs. A gunshot echoed through the basement, and I could hear the bullet ricochet off something metal in the darkness.
Do you know the way? He shot do you know the way?
Metal in the darkness.
Should just stay calm.
A gunshot echoed through the basement, and I could hear the bullet
Kill you. Do you know the way?
ricochet off something metal in the darkness.
Yeah,
But
my
thank
knuckles.
God the bullet missed me, and I made it upstairs. Fortunately, police were waiting at all exits, including the basement exit, and caught the man the second he opened the door. More good news, our teacher, Mr. Buckley, survived the gunshot.
Golly.
It was later determined that the man and Mr. Buckley had some beef for whatever reason, but that was never revealed. All we know is that Mr. Buckley
Yeah,
couldn't have done
beef.
anything that would have warranted this kind of reaction. And I know that the sound of that gunshot will forever echo in my mind.
Oh. Yep, and he's the guy's dead. The main character dead. Oof. Magic.
Back in high school, I took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class. It basically had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit. I was into that kind of stuff.
Mr. Buckley. He's
I
teaching
was
about the
taking a
Titanic.
class with a good friend who
We're
I'll
making the
call Ben for
Titanic
story.
over in the
The
Minecraft.
teacher of
That's
the
Bible
class
says.
took us on a field trip
Go
to
check
a
it out.
nearby abandoned village with an unknown past. The village was built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built. The bus
Is this
ride
the
there
same
was
guy that's
about
working
20
in the
minutes.
school?
All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some
I
sketchy
don't think so, because
looking
Mr.
decrepit
Buckley is
road.
pretty long. He's got a double chin. What are you talking about? He has every chin. Sweet chin.
Cutting through dense forest.
Sweet chin, dude.
The road eventually led to a clearing. We were there. We stepped out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic
That building's about to fall off the edge.
brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such chilling vibes. The teacher lined all 20 of us up, counted heads,
Slip down
and then
the
began
hill.
leading the way. The
Do a
point
tumble.
of this little field trip was to use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago. Some of the
Everybody's
buildings had
dead.
holes in the walls to serve as entryways.
No,
There
just
were
because
even
everybody's
holes in the
dead.
ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly
everybody's
dug
dead.
to get into the basements of some of the buildings,
So what are they holding?
which seemed creepy. There was one building, though. It stood taller than any of the others. It just
So where's Mr. Buckley? Oh, it does, yeah.
intrigued
No,
me
it's
the
definitely a
most.
creeper.
While the teacher was leading the group towards the village church, Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting.
Why? You dumbass.
We walked off in the direction of the tallest
Dumb
building.
ass.
We saw a hole in the ground.
You
It
dumb
was dug
fish.
by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off. In the hole was a ladder, which led down to the concrete floor below. We both looked at each other and knew we had to do it. Ben climbed down first, then me.
Who said you had to do it?
Luckily, this was just around the time Apple started putting flashlights on their phones, so we had a source of light. It was creepy down there.
Oh, so they were phones. Those
There
some
were a
big
couple
ass
of beer
phones.
bottles,
Apple
one
was not
graffiti
making
tag
phones
on
that
the
big
wall,
back then.
and dusty wooden planks everywhere. There
That's
was
an
a wooden
iPhone
stairway
for
which
17
led up to
Pro Max
complete
right there. That's a
darkness,
big
since
old
all
phone.
windows and doors had
The
been
one they were
sealed shut
holding
from
before.
above. We had already gone as far as to enter the building, so we figured we'd go up the stairs too. I went first, and with each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step. Ben followed suit.
The wood's 100 years old.
This floor of
Is
the
your wood
building was
100
very
years old?
tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off
Hold
into
up.
different, smaller rooms.
Yeah, that's nice.
It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime. Ben and I were honestly starting to get creeped out in there, and agreed to go back outside.
Where's Do You Know the Way?
But just then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms. Like a big
Oh,
rock hitting the
let's
concrete
Let's
floor.
not do that.
A normal instinct would be to run, but Ben and I froze, locked eyes.
Yeah,
for
that
a
will be a
moment,
normal instinct, but let me
then
guess, they're
both
not
tiptoed
normal.
over to the opening of the room.
They're like, let's go investigate.
We shined the lights into
Back
the
rooms?
room and ran. We ran back down the stairs and then up the rusty ladder back outside. We caught up to the group out of
Oh.
breath. We
Those are-
didn't say
those are
anything
clipboards.
though to avoid getting in trouble. One of our classmates asked us what was wrong. We told him we snuck into one of the buildings, and in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw 3 guys standing maybe 10 feet away from
Oh, gee. You know that middle guy thinks he's the shit. Why does he look like that? And then you got on the right, you got Fly Guy over there. He looks. You ever read the books
Facing
Fly
Ben
Guy?
and
That's
I in
exactly
weird
what he
formation.
looks like.
as if they were waiting for us.
Oh, jeez. Slenderman?
As we continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance. And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded
How would you see it from that far away? Realistically.
up. We never told the teacher
Is it-
in fear
is
of
it
getting in trouble.
The shit man thinks he's
We
the
didn't
shit
know
man?
what to think. Were those just homeless? Never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble. A person's face at one
Well,
of the higher
it's
level
alright.
windows that had not been boarded.
Guess we'll never know.
We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble. We didn't know what to think.
Okay.
Were those just homeless people living in there? Were they gang members in hiding?
Yeah, no, I know.
Ben
Yeah.
freaks me out with his theory.
What?
He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the town.
Yeah, I don't think they were
The way
ghosts.
the 3 guys were just hauntingly standing there, so calmly, staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway. I still can't get that image out of my head.
Guy on the
Maybe go back
left,
to that
he's just.
village one day,
He looks like
just
he's
to
holding on
prove
for
Ben's
life.
idea wrong.
He's holding on to life. He's like, he's one breath away from just croaking. Do they come back years later? I think the light went out. What was that? Their candle went out. Oh, there's one more. I think this is the last one. Oh, I believe this is the last one of the week. Yep. Yeah, this thing just like.
This is a short but terrifying story of something that happened when I was.
Why does this look
Snapchatting a
like the
friend.
one kid that just got
I'm
beat up
pretty
in the
young,
second
only
video?
13, still in middle school. A girl I really liked had just recently started snapping me selfie pictures, and we started messaging each other
Feet
for a
pics.
few nights.
What the heck? What is what? Hold on. Oh, instead of pickle
One
sandwich
night
with
when I was
ketchup on it.
watching TV, she sent me a snap of
Pickle,
herself
pickle.
laying in her bed without a caption. I sent a message saying, "What's up?" She sent another identical
I
picture,
can see that.
this time with a caption
I'm not gonna
saying,
bet. 'cause I
"Not
don't
much,
feel-
you?" She set the timer to 10 seconds, so it gave me plenty of time to analyze the picture, including her bedroom in the
There was a
background,
timer. Why
and
is
the
like why
dark
is
outline
there
of a person standing
why is
by
there
her
a timer
window.
to why is he
I quickly sent a response message.
The rakes have an
saying,
ass.
"Is that your brother by the window?"
Why is he the rake?
She sent another
The
identical
rake look.
snap, this time captioned, "What do you mean?" In this picture, the figure at the window
She's
was
so happy.
closer,
What do you mean?
and I could see a hand pressed up against
Oh
the glass.
god, how do you not see that when
I
you
closed
edit
the
the
snap before
snap?
the timer even ran out so I could
You
tell her
frickin'
quicker.
dumb.
I said, "There's somebody at your window, turn around."
Women these days, I tell you.
She opened my snap almost immediately, and then I didn't hear from her again on the app. I grew more and more worried as the minutes
She got dead.
passed. I texted her a few times to no avail. I tried calling
think
her
she
a
got
few
died.
times to no avail as well. I didn't know her house
All
phone.
the rabbits. The rabbits sad.
Calling her a few times to no avail as well.
It is all slowly.
I didn't know her house phone number, otherwise I would have called her
Rabbit.
parents.
The
It
police.
wasn't until midnight when I was already laying in bed that she finally texted me back. She explained the whole situation. As soon as she looked at her window and saw the person
Why is he so
standing
angry?
there, she screamed. And that caused the person, who turned out to be a 20-something-year-old man, to open the window and jump into the room. From there, she ran to her parents' room and woke her dad, who went to her room to find nothing but an open window. It wasn't exactly a personal story of mine, but it freaks me out nonetheless, knowing that the only thing that saved my friend from whatever could have happened was the fact that I was able to see the window through her selfies, unbeknownst to the
All the
creeper at
rabbits
her
sad
window.
again. Wait, did he start looking at us? Well, pause it right there, and then yeah, that is. No, we just started over from the start. That's not part of it. You just started over from the start of the same video. But anyways, just blur all this out real quick, and yeah, this is scary Saturday for this week, which will probably be posted on a Sunday, but it's all right. Still getting scary Saturday, but I think we're gonna record one more today, and that'll come out next week, maybe. Anyways, see you, bye everyone.